In the small town of Zariah, nestled between majestic mountains and verdant fields, lived a man named Ali. Quiet and thoughtful, he was beloved by the townspeople for his unwavering kindness. However, the town was not as peaceful as it seemed on the surface, for it was ruled by the iron fist of Major Teera, a man known for his harsh decrees and merciless punishments. Major Teera had seized power in Zariah through deceit and manipulation, creating a regime based on fear and oppression. The townspeople toiled under heavy taxes, their descent crushed by the ever-watchful eyes of Teera's soldiers. Ali, witnessing the sorrow in his neighbor's eyes, knew something had to change. Ali's protests were unlike the chaotic rebellions that Teera was used to crushing. They were whispers of hope, gatherings in the dead of night, filled with discussions on justice and dreams of a brighter tomorrow. With each quiet meeting, Ali's resolve strengthened. He believed wholeheartedly in the power of nonviolent resistance, calling upon historical figures who would champion peace over war. The first act of protest was simple yet profound. Ali encouraged the townspeople to wear white armbands as a symbol of their struggle for justice. At first, it seemed insignificant, but within days, the entire town was a sea of white, a silent but potent message of defiance. Major Teera underestimated the power of such a unified symbol, dismissing it as a harmless fad. As the months passed, Ali organized a boycott of the town's marketplace, an economic stand against the general's exorbitant taxes. Despite the hardships, the townspeople stood firm, choosing to trade amongst themselves, their unity growing stronger with each passing day. Major Teera found the halls of his office quieter, his coffers lighter. Still, he scoffed at Ali's feeble resistance. In a desperate move to reassert control, Major Teera commanded his soldiers to tear down homes, claiming the land as his own under fabricated laws. Ali, along with other brave souls, formed a human chain around the targeted neighborhoods, standing firm with linked arms and unwavering eyes. The soldiers hesitated, faced with nonviolent resistance that was stronger than any walls they could demolish. Word of Ali's peaceful protests spread beyond the borders of Zariah, reaching the ears of influential figures across the region. Journalists, activists, and even government officials began questioning Teera's legitimacy, drawing unwanted attention to his regime. The tide was turning, and Major Teera found himself isolated in his office, surrounded not by loyal followers, but by shadows of his own making. The final straw came with a peaceful march to Teera's stronghold, a procession of thousands marching in silence, their resolve echoing louder than any cry or shout. Teera, now without the backing of his fearful regime and facing growing international pressure, had no choice but to step down. Victory was bittersweet for Ali and the townspeople of Zariah. They had won not just their freedom, but had also proven the extraordinary power of peaceful dissent. Under their new leadership, the principles of justice, unity, and respect formed the cornerstone of their governance.